Hi, I'm Gene Kelly, president of the American Gunsmithing Institute, and what I want to talk to you about is something brand new for the industry. It's a certified firearms appraiser course. Now, why a certified firearms appraiser? Well, first of all, right now, with the greatest generation passing on and many of the baby boomers, hundreds of millions of dollars in firearms are going to be changing hands. Many of these guns are going to need to be appraised for tax purposes, estate purposes, donation purposes, and many other reasons, including bankruptcy, divorce situations. There's many different situations where legally a firearm needs to be appraised. And again, even if someone is donating their collection to the Boy Scouts or the NRA or whatever it might be to be sold as a charitable contribution, those guns legally need to be appraised. Well, formerly there was never an organized, certified program for someone to become a firearms appraiser. Now, the tax code has two different areas, and that is real estate appraising, which is very regulated, and then personal property appraising. This falls under the category of personal property appraising. So I myself am a certified personal property appraiser, and I looked around the industry and realized we didn't have an organized fashion so that someone could actually appraise a firearm and know that they had done it right or that it was a credible opinion of value. So we went about developing this course, which took quite some time to do, and we interviewed the absolute best experts in the industry on audio and video. So someone can listen to this course. It's about 20 hours in length, and they'll understand all of the information these experts have shared, many with 30, 40, and 50 years in the industry. These are names such as Jim Sapika. He is the head of the National Firearms Museum and the chief curator. We have James Julia of Julia Auctions. What he shared was like a miniature MBA program for how to do this right. Steve Fiesta, the author and creator of the Blue Book of Gun Values, is one of our contributors, as are many other big names in the industry. So we have a number of audios in the course. We have a series of videos that explain the step-by-step process of being an appraiser, the legal aspects as well. We have interview with Greg Martin of Greg Martin Auctions. Again, another gentleman that has 40, 50 years in this industry at one of the most prestigious auction houses. And he shows you the small differences that can swing big price changes on a firearm. Also, we have deal with Gene Shuey, and Mr. Shuey talks about the difference and shows the differences between restoration and refinishing and how that can affect firearms values. And then finally, we go through the entire appraisal process, step by step, appraising a number of different firearms. We include a massive manual to go with this course, which covers the legal aspects and many of the other aspects of support. We then created something that's never been done before in this industry, and that is a step-by-step firearms appraiser form. This is how you get it right. If you're not using this form, you're probably not doing it right, which means that they go through the process for your client on a gun-by-gun basis. All the information's filled out, including what is the reason, whether it's an estate, a bankruptcy, a divorce, whatever the situation is, a charitable donation, the process that you're using, all about the firearm so you can distinguish the firearm. It's very clear what firearm and all of its specific features. Many of the different other the types of ways of evaluating the value, including the special features, whatever might come with it, accessories, and so on. Provenance and history, any documents that increase the value, such as letters that might be related to that particular firearm, or where it appeared in a book, in a collector's book, and so on. And photos, additional notes. Then your comparables. Just like real estate, when you buy a house, you've got to get an appraisal that says what that house's value is so the bank will loan on it. Well, they do comps, comparables. They'll look at other very similar properties and come up with a valuation. we do the same thing. And we show you how to do that and fill out the information so you can show that you had a legitimate appraisal, your summaries, and the other information you need, and then, of course, your certification number. To get certified, after going through this course, you'll take a written exam, and then you'll receive your testing, your certification, along with your Certified Firearms Appraiser patch and the ability to use our logo. You also get all this information and the forms to use royalty-free exclusively for our Certified Firearms Appraisers. Finally, to get a person started, right now we're offering a special that includes these three support manuals, which is the latest issue of the Blue Book of Gun Values, Flaterman's Guide to Antique and Firearms, and American Gunsmiths, a manual that will list many of the different manufacturers, many that are out of business or obscure, and gunsmiths that will help you identify the manufacturer of a particular firearm, especially helpful with older 19th century firearms. So, Certified Firearms Appraiser, an absolutely awesome add-on to any FFL business. And when people bring in their firearms to be appraised, and they'll usually bring in large quantities of them, you'll get the opportunity to either help them auction those firearms off, getting commission, or sell them on consignment for them, possibly purchase them outright after you've done a fair appraisal and have negotiated that with them. It's another wonderful service you can add, or you can just charge for your time or on a per gun basis, your choice. But it will magnetically attract additional business to your federal firearms dealership. Thank you.